Our intuition is the little voice that guides us throughout our lives, makes interpretations of the world around us, and ultimately shapes how we see everything. Getting in touch with this part of ourselves is so important if we want to take hold of our lives' direction and become a more skilled sailor. Being an intuitive person can improve our experience in the workplace, in personal relationships with others. It can make us more connected to our physical bodies, in sex, in intimacy, and especially improve our ability to make decisions as a whole. So often we are bombarded with external information that influences our thinking and shifts our minds away from a natural state of deep intuitive thought. We are faced with information from social media, newscasts, music, texts coming through constantly, and so much more. There's an old folklore about Vasilisa and her doll that she kept in her pocket, and this doll led her through the dark woods when she got lost. Just imagine if we had something in our pocket the entire time that was helping us to see through the darkness, and we just refuse to listen. So we remain lost and wandering. What can we feed our intuition so that it remains nourished and responds to us when we want it to work in our favor? We have to feed it life. We have to listen. We must create environments for us to connect to the voice that is guiding us, that wants to help us. We must be able to come back to a gentle awareness of that guiding voice at the level of the soul. Deepak Chopra writes in his book of the spontaneous fulfillment of desire that a soul is the observer who interprets and makes choices based on karma. It is also a confluence of relationships out of which emerge context and meaning. And it is this flow of context and meaning that creates experience. So when we connect to the soul on a daily basis, we can take charge of how we experience our lives, how we create our lives. Tuning in to the level of the soul tunes us into the observer who interprets and makes the choices that shape the lives we live today. Because one of the only things we have any control over is how we perceive this life experience and the choices we make thereafter.